What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be doing the weekly recap of the stat modeling strategy. We had a pretty interesting week. The market kind of just stayed around its all-time high, but a lot of the growth stocks did move a lot, and we did have some pretty big earnings. So we definitely had an interesting week. Let's get right into the recap. So the swing trades that we have open are doing pretty good in general. A couple of them are tanking down significantly, though. DraftKings and Disney being two of them. We got into DraftKings Leaps a little while ago. I love this stock for the long term. By far, it's one of my favorite stocks. It's definitely a longer term play. We picked up some leaps a little bit too early, which does suck to see. DraftKings is at an awesome level. They're on offense. They're making a lot of deals. They're definitely growing at a rapid pace. They just had some good news with New York in their sports betting license. So across the board, they have some pretty good news. But this just happens with growth stocks sometimes. They go on these crazy uptrends and downtrends. And we are definitely in a downtrend right now. So even though we picked up leaps a little bit early, they should be fine. They have a lot of time. They're relatively close to the money. And DraftKings is one of those stocks where, yeah, it goes on some pretty hard downtrends like we saw like in March and April. But at the same time, it definitely has a lot of upwards, like explosive potential, just like we saw from, you could say, the middle of July all the way to the beginning of September. Basically just exploded up for a couple of weeks, which is awesome to see. So I'm not really too worried about it. It does have a lot of time, and it's a solid play. So I'm not really too worried about it. The Disney play definitely took a hit this week off of earnings. I've been seeing a lot of smart money flow into this one to the upside. Lots of calls with time were traded on this one a couple weeks ago and even a couple months ago, and they lost in their earnings. So the smart money isn't right every time, but I have been studying them and following how smart money trades work for quite a while now, and they almost always find a way to win. Of course, not every single play wins with them, but when you roll it out with time or we get closer to the money, we will definitely find a way to I guess you could say repair this trade. Disney's a solid company. Their earnings were definitely disappointing, though. And besides that, a lot of the other swing plays are doing pretty good. Like JNK's been doing pretty good. SLV has been on a pretty awesome uptrend. KMB has been doing pretty good. So a lot of the other swing plays are looking good. I do like that we have a lot of plays open right now, so we're not really too correlated to the market. So whether the market explodes up or down, it shouldn't affect us too much, given that we do have a lot of unique plays in the works, whether it be with rates or we could see the precious metals or even some of these China stocks. So not really too worried about it in that sense. So yeah, I mean, we're set up for a good spot in the market. We just need some of these growth plays to recover, especially DraftKings, and I'm not really too worried about that. And then if we transition over to the bot plays this week, it did pretty good for the first 3 days of the week, and then for Thursday and Friday, it kind of fumbled the bag, you can say. We could see that Thursday's play with Delta, it was good, but it wasn't great. Like, it went up, but it wasn't like great. Like, it just kind of went flat more than anything else. And then the Square play was kind of a dud. Didn't really move too much and it actually fell down. So Square was definitely an L for the bot this week. But the first 3 days were pretty awesome. DraftKings was good. Square was good the first time. And even Procter & Gamble. That was the best play this week. And it was nice to see the bot catch a slow-moving value stock like that. So that was awesome to see. The bot's been doing pretty good lately overall, but Thursday and Friday this week, it definitely was pretty mediocre. And then if we head over into the theta plays, slow and steady as usual, we could see that this type of upwards trend is pretty hard to beat. So if you're looking for that just like safe and steady growth, definitely check out the premium selling channel. Hunter does a pretty awesome job with it, and the plays have a very high probability of winning. Of course, they're not going to 10x your account, but it's a pretty safe way to grow your account. So definitely check it out, and thank you guys so much for watching this video.